Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Max Vangeli in the studio again for the NoFace Academy. I noticed that a lot of you guys don't like to watch super long videos, so I'm gonna start making these super short. Today we are going to basically dive in on how to make that Louis the Child sound, lead sound on this particular record. You Better Not, I think it's called, and I honestly love their production. They're one of my favorite producers and I love their sound design, so I figured I'd drop some some tutorial on you guys on how they created the lead for it using Serum. Without boring you guys too much, let's dive in. It's a super cool record, one of my favorite ones, and let's see how it's done. Okay, without spending too much time on explaining, we're gonna go ahead and drop Serum here, and I'm gonna actually recreate this from scratch, but this is the lead that we're going to recreate essentially right here. And it took me a while to figure out what they're doing there, because it sounds like it could possibly be some kind of like an effect and stuff, but it's actually, I'm gonna show you guys here. It's actually notes drawn out. I'm gonna go ahead and open it really loud like this, so really big like this, so check it out. So yeah, so it's basically the notes is what's happening here, because I was trying to do some weird effects, LFOs, arpeggiators and all of that stuff, but it's not. It's actually just notes being played. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm dropping a Serum. We're gonna be using Serum. This is basically how it's gonna sound raw. So very boring, obviously. So what you want to do is you want to open up another saw oscillator. You're going to go ahead and turn off the detune here all the way down. And we're gonna put this one octave up, both of them, so it's gonna sound like this. Okay, next what you want to do is very important. You're gonna go into the effects and you're gonna turn on hyper. You're gonna turn this up, and you're gonna turn up the detune, and you're gonna crank this up to 7, so it's super loud, super wide. So then what you want to do is you're going to go into the envelope here, and you're gonna basically take off the sustain completely, and you're gonna start shaping it and have a little bit of a climb up like here. Check it out. Okay, there you go. So then you're gonna open up the filter. Turn on A and B, and you're going to take LFO1 and you're going to turn it on envelope here, and you're going to drop LFO1 on the cutoff and start playing with it. Like so. Now you're going to want to go into the effects, and you're going to turn on reverb a little bit here. And then also what I did here on my main one, I basically did a low cut. And I added a bit of chorus because it sounds super wide, even though I added the hyper here on the lead. I added a bit of chorus to add to it, and basically your end result is like this. So I'm not gonna dive into the bass here too much, but basically I wasn't really even paying attention, but I kind of took the bass notes from the chords here. It sounds really funky and wide, so I did 2 channels where you got the sub bass super low, and then on the upper register here I kind of added some chorus and things like that to make that's that top end, like super weird and kind of almost detunish, because that's what I'm hearing in the original. So that's it. Another cool thing that I noticed here for you guys to just kind of check out is in the drum section. I noticed that they're layering a bunch of claps here. I have two here actually, and what I did, and I kind of moved them around in different timings, so you get this like attack look on this one, for example. You see it's coming in early. And I also added some chorus, so it's super wide. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm sure there's a couple of tweaks that you guys can perfect this, but more or less, that's how you get that sound from, the big record from Louis the Child. I hope you guys enjoyed this one.